We carry 4 sizes of thickness gauges here at Buckleguy. We've carried them for over 40 years now. Our leather gauges are handcrafted in Italy and are accurate to 0.05 millimeters. The gauges are suitable for exact and quick measuring of leather, fabric, paper, or any other material you need to gauge. The 4 gauges differ primarily in throat size, which is the total length from the rod to the end here. The depth of your leather will determine the appropriate thickness gauge for you. So with bigger sides of leather and you want to measure the middle, you want to get one of the bigger gauges. The TG25P, our smallest gauge, is used most often on small pieces and the edges of leather, just very quick measuring. It's a thumb press, and when pressed fully down, the gauge reads 0. If the gauge does not show 0, you should use the Allen wrench that we include with all of our gauges and adjust the height of the base. Now that it's correctly adjusted, we can measure the leather thickness. When pressing down on the leather or fabric, the pressure should be moderate, not too hard, causing the leather to compress, but then not too soft, where you're not getting an accurate reading. The procedure for the 3 larger gauges is a little bit different than the TG25. As you can see, the rod is closed and requires you to press the lever down to open. When measuring with these gauges, we recommend fully opening the gauge, placing the gauge with the leather inside, and then releasing the thumb and letting the rod snap down. We also offer all of our parts and components for each of the gauges in case something breaks or goes missing. Robert Harris, my grandfather, is also our leather gauge repairman. So if you're unable to fix a broken gauge, please call us, and my grandfather will be the one that takes care of it. Thanks.